If you're doing something with intention, then don't beat yourself up for it.
She's a 5-year-old, so the last thing I want for her right now is for her to lose the love that she has for the sport. As they grow up, there's going to be enough pressures for them, right? And I want to be dad. I want to be the safe space. What do you like about gymnastics?
I like the balls.
You like the bars? What do you like about the bars?
I just like it. I don't know why.
Do you like the feeling of swinging? Yes?
Yeah, the swinging.
So right now you were thinking to stop gymnastics? Or is it too much for you?
Yeah, if I do something for too long, then I get bored of it.
Oh, you get bored of it? So
Yeah.
do you think you need a break from gymnastics?
Yeah.
I don't want to be the enforcer right now in this season, right? And that's tough because that could potentially pave the way for, oh, Dad, I don't want to do this anymore. It's too hard. I want to try this thing. And then, oh, yeah, that thing's getting hard. I want to try this thing. You don't want to do...
But you can't just stop it in the middle of a sport.
I see. And if I keep letting them switch and quit and stop, then I fear of being basically too soft on them. Soft as in like they won't be able to meet some resistance, meet a challenge, and then overcome, right? Do you want to be able to do what these...
Well, I want to do this, but I don't want to practice well. You know.
you want to be able to do that, but you don't want to practice.
Yeah.
You know that doesn't work, right?
Yeah, I know.
So at the end of the day, I don't care if she can do some backflips, but she's not proud of calling me dad, right? I would rather have that than for Zoe to achieve like these high levels of gymnastics, results, being in state and all of that, or even an Olympian, but our relationship is strained. 10 times out of 10, I would pick our relationship over achieving any level of success in the sport. I have a really big question for you.
Okay.
When you don't feel like practicing, when you feel like, Dada, I don't want to go to gymnastics, and then Dada says, yeah, but Zozo, if you don't go practice, then you won't be like these girls. You won't keep getting better and better. So when you say, Dada, I don't want to practice, do you want Dada to say, okay, Zozo, that's fine. You don't have to listen to your body? Or do you want Dada to push you to go and, then you'll practice and get better and better? Do you want Dada to push you to go and get better and better? No? You'd rather not be able to do this?
Oh, yes.
It's a hard choice?
Yeah.
You think if Dada forces you to go to practice, then you won't be very happy with Dada? You will not? That's the hard part for me, is like, when do you start enforcing and, teaching that like commitment to something, right? Like if you want to be great at something, you need to commit yourself to it and work hard and practice. It's not going to come, with rainbows and butterflies. Do you see the teammates? They all know the person performing's routine.
So they know what she's doing?
Yeah. How do you think they know? How do you think they know what she's gonna do?
I don't know.
You know what Dada thinks?
What?
Dada thinks that they have watched her practice so many times that they know what she's gonna do next. They know her whole dance. Yeah. All fulfilling things come from meeting a challenge and then overcoming the challenge, right? Persevering through it, working through it. And there's a difference between basically lying to myself and my kid and saying like, oh yeah, you're doing a great job, when in fact they are just going through motions and wanting to quit. basically telling them they're doing a great job when they're not. I'm always going to be real. So if they are expecting a certain result and they aren't getting it, I'm going to say, hey, you need to put in more practice. You need to put in more repetitions. And if they don't want to do that, then that's on them. But my hope is that they find something that they enjoy doing so much that they want to achieve certain levels on their own, despite the challenges or the things that they need to overcome. Maybe the other way to say this is that if they want to be an Olympian or whatever, work towards that, then that's great. It's going to come on their own terms. They're going to have to go get it themselves. My hope for both kids is that whatever it is, whether it's the DJ playing the music, the coaches, the staff, support staff, the guy who cleans the mats, I don't care what it is. My hope is that they pick something that they're proud of doing, that they enjoy doing, that they feel proud of themselves doing. They have great self-esteem over that. And, I'm always going to be dad. I will always be here to catch them, to guide through them, encourage, inspire. If they want to start getting serious about a sport, I think it's going to be around 12 years old or so. And, we still got some time until then. That's going to be a different conversation of like, hey, you're not achieving because you're not putting in enough work. You're not, we need to keep practicing. But for this season, we're going to teach them how to enjoy things. Did you know that if we're pushing you too hard and you need a break, you can always tell us, okay? Okay.